to episode 10, I think, of Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition, hitting the old double digits now. We're very slightly thirsty. Okay.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I have a thing for you, Stenvar. Actually, what I'm handing you is a slightly better sword. Now, I don't believe it has a sheath, but luckily you have magnets on the back of your armor, so you can just hold it there with those. Okay, that way it goes somewhere. We have a chest here, and a bunch of plates. Are we in the kitchen? Odd place for a kitchen. Gods and worship. Nothing useful in there. Yellow Book of Riddles. Does this actually have riddles? No. It's a story. And a lie. Hooded necromancer robes. We'll take them. They might be able to be sold. Bunch of iron weapons, which of course we have no use for. Okay, this way goes down. Got woodcutter's axes here, and a log cutting station that we can't use. Is that a necromancer? It's a something. Yep, and apparently we hit the chair and not him. Stenvar, you... How do you sneak up on me wearing heavy armor, Stenvar? Oh, very nice. And you know what, we're going to try it here. We're going to quick save first, because we've seen these things have questionable results. Now, hopefully that wasn't death. But it may well have been. Yeah, okay, we're going to have to do something to finish off that. I guess we need more health for the third test. I think dual casting may not be necessary anymore. We seem to be doing well just were we cold? Yes, minus 10% health. So I guess once we're completely warm is the only... Oh, nothing in that chest is the only time we can really try that. Now, Stan, I also saw you using a frankly terrible bow. Yes, that one. So I have something else for you that you may like. It is a cultural artifact of your people.
Lead on then.
I hope you like it. I went through great pains to obtain it. Looks like we've got cells here. Is there anyone in any of these? It doesn't look like it. So I guess this is the bottom of the prison. Time to explore the rest of this fort. I think we're really hoping to find... Huh. Well, I guess that's Nord wisdom for you there. Something poking around in abandoned forts. So this way, I guess, comes next. And this leads us back out. Okay, well, we'll search these barrels. I'm not sure what a lot of this stuff is useful for. Looks like not much, really. Soul gem fragment, spoiled raw meat. Don't think we want anything to do with that. Only by signing the peace treaty known as the White Gold Concordat was the Empire able to survive the onslaught of the High Elven Aldmeri Dominion, and thus end the Great War. So, peace treaty is a generous term for what was effectively the Empire's almost unconditional surrender, resulting in the ban of Talos worship. Now we're outside the walls here, so that might have been a nice way to sneak in. We're going to head back in, because we've only seen the prison there, and we want to get into the fort itself and hope to find arcane tomes and trinkets. So yeah, essentially what happened for the White Gold Concordat was that the Empire was puppeted. It wasn't a peace treaty, it was the Empire basically agreeing to sit down, shut up, and do as they were told. I really wish that in one of the DLCs you could have taken the war against the Aldmeri, or joined it, you know, just picked a side. Stormcloak leader here died. So, Stenvar, old buddy, old pal. Well, I was thinking about giving that to Stenvar, but thinking about it, this stuff is going to be considerably better than what we have, especially if we upgrade it. And I think a little bit warmer too, with it being made of fur. So that's a good find for us. It doesn't have the enchantment on. We will have to enchant it. But I did find for you, Stenvar.
Sure. Feel free to hand me all the gold.
Is a nice steel battle axe. I don't know if you like it.
Let's go.
I'm just going to throw all of the large weapons I find in your directions. Captain's quarters. Let's do this. Oh, that is very nice. Atronachs are very powerful, way more so than anything we can actually conjure right now. All we can do is raise zombies. I would really like an actual conjuration spell, so that we can put another friend between us and the enemy. Looks like that was actually all that was in here. I'm not going to bother searching all these sacks and barrels, because there might be one or two useful things in there, but honestly, I don't think it would be massively worth our time. Drop off the side there, and look at that. That is a path without snow on it. We're going to continue to follow that. We've taken the long way around here. Really, we should have went that way around, but we came this way, so we'll head down and make our way the long way around. I think it's good for Mathius as well to be exploring alternate routes and exploring Skyrim itself. Kind of getting to know where everything is. Don't mind me, guys, I'm not wearing your former boss's clothing or anything. Picking flowers as I go. Okay, look. Can you just not? Is that an option? Okay, good. I'm glad that was an option. Now, the weather up here does still suck, but at least it's slightly better than it was up north. And I think our time up north will have actually acclimatized Mathius quite quickly. If I understand the way the mod works, the longer and colder the areas of Skyrim you inhabit, the more used to it you get, which is why the Nords can just walk around basically naked in the snow while we freeze to death. Oh, some more of those red guards. We're going to leave them to just harass people across Skyrim. Nothing to do with us, really. At least not for now. I don't think Mathius sees himself as a hero. Not yet. He may be heading that way in the future. But right now, he sees himself as struggling to hold his head above water. A meager spellcaster in a land of savage and untamed threats. Including a dragon. We haven't seen the dragon in quite a while. But that does not mean that it's gone. That just means it might be invisible. Now we're going to run down to this mill that's ahead on the map here, and hopefully take shelter there. Of course, we are being slowed down. I think we will remember to cast fox skin. Hopefully that might warm us up beyond the point of freezing to death. Depends how cold the area we are in is. We have slowed right down. As long as we don't make it to the freezing to death stage, we should be okay. Hopefully these... oh, never mind, there it is. Hopefully these people won't mind us, you know, just popping into their houses. Hello, just looking for your front door for no particular reason. Now then, I think we will be picking this lock I don't think Mathius intends to steal anything, but he does intend to get into this house and warm himself by the fire. Maybe even have a little bit of his food while he's here. Warm himself a cup of tea up on the fire. And just wait in this person's home while they're out performing their duty for the day. And I think what he'll do in thanks for this is kind of leave an amethyst just on the fireplace in thanks for basically ungiven hospitality that he took. Now I don't know how long it actually takes to warm up. We're down to very cold. But we definitely want to be as warm as we can be before we leave. Us and Stenvar there, who doesn't seem to disapprove of our actions of breaking and entering, which is nice. And of course, we are actually losing some enchantments here. I think for now, we're going to put our leather back on, simply because of the enchantments upon it. It gives us increased regeneration and frost resistance, and I think just for now, that's kind of something we need. We do still have frostbite, but we are nice and warm. So we're going to leave this person's home and continue on our journey. Found Angela's Mill, or Angler's Mill, I guess. You guys have a nice day. We're just going to keep on walking, not disturb them. Looks like we are going to have to recast our fox skin here just to keep the cold off a little more. And of course get that alteration, which is nice. It's a nice bonus to be getting. And we're already slowing down on our heat loss again. Hopefully when we double cast that spell, it does something neat for us too. Definitely need to look into a horse while we're down here. Maybe we'll head right the way down to Riften. We've never been to Riften, and I think Mathius is curious. And it's definitely it's gotten to the point I think he believes that he's been forgotten about. He wasn't a very important part of the organization he was in. He'd been there for a very brief amount of time, hadn't learned a particularly large amount, and so I think he believes that the Empire and the Thalmor are content to let a small fry like himself go. So as long as he doesn't draw attention to himself and his new alias, I think he's just going to be left alone, really. This isn't quite the path, okay. We are going to attempt to keep going on foot. After all, we are heading pretty much directly south now into much warmer climes. And we haven't been this far south in a while. The plan was to get as far away from the Imperial capital as possible, from where he was known. And I think like he achieved that with the time he spent at the college. He will definitely be going back, but for now he's going to just spend some time. Well, he has some staves to collect and Skyrim to explore a little. We are very cold now. Do we want to be yeah, we basically want to be turning left here and heading kind of southwest. Kynes Grove. Oh hey, there's an inn. I think we'll stop here and
business to college majors having a place like Sarthal anyway. It's a place for not dead.
indeed. I never disturb the Nordic dead. They are Well, they're disturbed enough on their own. In fact, I don't think they need any assistance with that.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price.
Did you see my husband already? I'm sorry. He can come off a bit rough at times.
I didn't see your husband, actually.
Take a look.
You know, I'll take the dog meat stew, some tea, a jug of milk, great, and the rabbit stew. You know, tomato soup too. We'll splash out.
Good day.
Oh, we've eaten too much. That's fine. We're going to be spending a short amount of time here in the inn anyway. Don't believe there's an alchemy bench in this one. What time is it? It's 4 PM. I think we may rent a room here.
Well, this is really quite a nice town when you get down to it. Just look at the view.
We'll get these bottles filled with water, and we will rent a
Sure
room.
thing. It's yours for a day.
Which,
I'll show you to your
which
room.
I'm guessing
This way.
it's not really going to have an actual bed, is it? Oh, it's this one.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
A door would be nice. Can I have that? That's a no, huh? Okay. Well. So yeah, I guess we sit here for the afternoon and then spend the night in the inn. So we've had our good night's sleep here. We're gonna wake up, warm up some soup over the fire. Apparently we're gonna warm up a bit more soup over the fire. And eat it with some bread. Have a nice hearty breakfast. And set back out across Skyrim. Stanwell having come out of the room he rented. Don't know where he actually gets all his money. We only paid him once and he hasn't seemed to ask for any more. But it's a lovely morning in Skyrim. The stars still just barely out. It's around 6 AM. And we want to be taking this path westward, I guess. Something not liking our frames around here. There we are, just about back to normal. Going to see the Synod, and then I think we'll take a look and see where Onmund's quest will take us. And it's nice to be in the sun. We'll cast that. We don't particularly need fox skin here, but you're staying out of this fight with a skeever. Don't see where that farmer is, but oh, there.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. The United Empire is better for everyone.
Good for you. We think the Legion would probably actually kill us on sight, given the chance. Or maybe not, actually. We're in the kind of frame of mind where we think we've been forgotten. So I think at some point Mathius is going to want to address the Civil War and contribute what he can. But I don't think he's decided where his loyalties really lie. Because he sees the Empire... Oh, dark in these shadows, as being weakened and corrupted in a puppet state. It's not the Empire anymore. It's the Thalma. You a hunter? Okay.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Guess that answers that. Yeah, he sees the Empire not as what it is, but what it should be. And so I think to be confronted with the reality of what it is in Helgen and when his organization was destroyed has left him doubting whether or not the Empire deserves redemption or whether it deserves revolution. but he's seen the Stormcloaks and he doesn't know if they're necessarily the ones to provide said revolution. After all, the first thing he found in Windhelm, the seat of this great and mighty resurrected empire, was a bunch of racist drunks. And all they are is the Thalmor without the tact, really. So here we are. Haze enveloping the surrounding pines. And we found the ruins that the Synod are supposedly occupying, where they believe the Staff of Magnus to be. We're going to keep our fox skin up. Like I said, I don't think it's actually being too helpful right now, but it's good practice.
Crystal. Gone. Find Paratus. In Oculary.
Oh. Well. This guy did have a research log on him. Let's see what it says here. Attendant Gavros, the Council has become aware of the lack of progress in your group's efforts. They are particularly displeased to learn that your specifications for the focusing crystal were completely incorrect. The entire Binders Conclave has worked tirelessly, and the Council is quite sure this new crystal will suit your needs. You are herewith trusted with delivery of the crystal, with delivering the crystal to the site, completing your work, and delivering a full report to the Council with all possible haste. The Council trusts you will deliver the crystal to the Oculary personally, and that there will be no further complications. First Adjunct Oronal. Okay. So this is our first time actually inside a Dwemer ruin. We've tried to get in one before. We're gonna...
Good as a sword or an axe against an enemy made of brass and steel.
Well, you hack them with it and they stop moving. Okay, so it turns out the ancient Dwemer are on the same stage as the ancient Nords as far as, you know, giant spiky traps go. Yeah, if you could hit them before they get to me, that'd be great. Dwemer gear and aura calcum ore. Now I don't remember if the Dwemer gears can be turned. I know the scrap metal can. Yeah, they can be turned into the Dwemer ingots. And we're going to want those for... oh, that's empty. For our good friend Stenvar behind us. But for that we're going to have to really focus on leveling up our smithing. And we may do that down in Riften. I'm fairly sure Riften has a smithy. It is, after all, a fairly large city. Dwarven oil. Cool. Oh! You little bugger. Yeah, suck fireball. And, I guess, ancient sword. Oh yeah, that's not trapped. Trap trigger here. We have actually got a point in lockpicking now, so we can pick easier locks with a little bit less difficulty. Guessing that was either a flamethrower or some gas. Nice, so if that's the way forward, we're going to want to check over here first. Well, looks like there's multiple ways this can go. Okay, so at least we know that we can deal with them rather easily. None of these soul gems are full, which is slightly unfortunate for us. Nope, that's where the Thalma live. Nope, 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 nope. We're going to try the other way. I assume both paths lead to the same destination, but we definitely want to check out what's down here, because that way seems to go deeper. We don't know what's down here yet. Oh, this is a dead end, okay. Lots of soul gems. We are going to have to find a way to capture more souls. Moonstone or... and a chest. Ooh, a dwarven shield. An orcish warhammer. Stenvar, old buddy. I have gifts. I have things for you.
You've been a good friend to me. Sure, feel free to hand me all the gold you want.
Not quite, but close. You can hold my scaled stuff too. And apparently you still like that ancient Nordic sword, so you do you, buddy. Whatever you like. Looks like you're definitely a two-handed guy, but I'm surprised he doesn't want that orcish warhammer. Well now, there's still... You know what? Stenvar, buddy, we're getting into the business. All of this stuff is going to be useful for us when it comes to our enchanting. After all, even if it's enchanted, nobody wants an iron war axe. Well, that would be in the gathering of the very valuable soul gems. That would be the fun in killing things that don't bleed. We definitely want this moonstone. I believe it's used in creation of elven armor. I don't normally go light armor, I normally go heavy armor. The most I've ever done with spellcasting in general was I made a paladin character not long ago, who was a orc weapon master turned paladin later on in life. He became a obviously this is all roleplay, but he became a paladin of Arcane. Particularly hated the undead. And all that means, for those of you who don't play D&D or any of the games like that, he was a heavy armor sword and shield with a little bit of restoration thrown in. But yeah, he had a particular fondness for Arcane and a particular hatred for undead. Stenvar, help! Nope. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Okay. That was terrifying. Please, let's never do that again. Oh, another one of the Synod. You know, maybe if these guys could actually throw a fireball, they wouldn't be dying in droves to a giant bug. He had a scroll of paralysis by his bed. No wonder the Thalmor let these people survive. They're not a threat to anybody. are, Stenvar, buddy. These things take quite a bit of magic to take down, so... Stenvar, I had hopes for you at one point. Let's put some distance between us and this thing. Let our magic come back. Goodbye, bug. Haha. Using our superior intelligence and tactics, we have put Stenvar between us and the enemy. Oh, wow. Between us and the enemy once again. Which one's healing hands for? Stenvar, I just healed you. You're the worst. Chug a couple of potions. Throw ourselves through here. Yeah, suck fire, bug. Oh, there's no enemies there on the edge stairs. Okay, this looks like a good vantage point. Where are you? Yeah. Get wrecked. Definitely need to improve Stenvar's defenses. Because as of right now, he is a tiny baby man. Isn't that right, Stenvar? Hope you feel better now. Are you tripping over rocks, buddy? Come on. Yeah, the mean old rocks can't hurt you now. Okay.
It probably took some clever craftsman a year to build one of those things.
Yeah, well, it takes us a minute to kill one, so... Who's laughing? That'd be us. We're laughing. I think we are going to take this level up here while we're heading our way through. We did get a little bit of lockpicking skill. And I think we may... We haven't actually done any smithing yet. But we definitely want to be looking at our enchanter, Soul Siphon. Death blows will enchant weapons, but not people. Trap 5% of the victim's soul, recharging the weapon. Yeah, I definitely think we want that. Actually, no, we don't really use enchanted weapons. What am I thinking? Quite far up the destruction tree. We haven't actually done much conjuration yet, except our sword. What is... Huh. Where is this? That's illusion. Where's conjuration gone? There's also restoration there. I think we're going to take that. Now that there are... Now that... Ooh. Oh, that is very nice. Stand viral, buddy.
What? Hey, that felt good. Huh?
I would like you...
Sure. Feel free to hand me all the gold you want.
Close. I am going to be handing you a bunch of ore. And, you know, other things similar to ore. We really do have... Oh, we can't hold any of that. Oh, his weight must be getting full as well.
Lead on then.
We really need to get Stenvar a bag, now that I think about it. Oh, did that just one-shot us? Looks like it did. And it's put us a while back too. Well, not too far, I guess. Just past this fight here. Stand up, please don't kill yourself on rocks again, buddy. Okay, much more impressive performance that time around, Stenvar. We'll take our level up now. We'll put it into health because we are a little bit low on health. We'll keep our restoration. We'll F5 that there. Should mean we can hide behind Stenvar a lot more. Hopefully that thing still has a greater soul gem in it, because that was a brilliant find. Yes, it does. And we need to hand over a bunch of stuff to Stenvar. We need to get him a backpack. We did mention that. Once he catches up, there he is. Need to just trade a couple of things with you, buddy.
Sure. Feel free to hand me all the gold you want.
Actually, what I'm going to hand you is solid Dwemer metal, some silver ore, these wolf pelts, these. Pretty much anything that I have that's really heavy. Especially if it's made of Dwemer. Looks like we're just about done with what we can give to Stenvar.
Lead on then.
We'll definitely have to okay, so we just missed most of our hits. Okay, now here comes the not so fun part where we have to run away from a Dwemer sphere. Hopefully we're actually faster than that thing. And I hope that it struggles with rocks. Now it does also have a crossbow on it. But it looks like we were the better this time around. We'll take that Dwemer Royal. I don't know what it does yet, but I'm very curious to find out. Did I just pick up the bolts instead? But I am very curious to find out what that does. Don't usually do too much alchemy. Oh, nah, that didn't go to plan, I guess. Let's see what we have in here. Donut gears. What's in this chest? Circlet, that'll be worth some money. Gyro, we'll take the ingots. And the solid metal, which I think is worth like 5 or so ingots when you melt it down. A lot of this stuff is literally just junk that you can't actually sell for anything or do anything with. But I'm forgetting which is which, really. I also very much don't trust that we're done here. Malachite. I think that malachite ore along with the Quicksilver is what you get Elven from. Go on, Stenvar. You got this, buddy. I believe. From back here, I believe. Alright, teamwork. Have you not learned to recognize that spell yet, buddy? Okay, I think we can melt that, but I'm not sure. Stenvar, I hope you can handle a spider. Nice. All of these soul gems that we're getting are going to come in very, very handy for our enchanting of that scale armor that we have Stenvar carrying right now. Ooh, alchemy lab. Some more solid dwemer metal. We are very low on carry weight right now, so I think I'm only going to take things I know that are valuable. So I'm most excited about those greater soul gems. A blessed Imperial bow. Oh, that's unfortunate. Stenvar, buddy, let's
Yes. Sure. Feel free to hand me all the gold you want.
Okay, let's see. We can take that and drop it. We can drop that. We can drop that. We can drop that. Those things are all needlessly heavy.
Need something? Sure. Feel free to hand me all the gold you want.
Yeah, these things weigh 25 each, which is just insane. Pelagius's hip bone. What? Where did we get that? Looks like that's going to be just about it for good old Stenvar here. Oh, that's so tempting. It's like so much dwarven metal. We just need to level up our smithing enough so that we can make Stenvar some of that armor. That doesn't sound good. Can we carry you? Nope. But you know what? We're going to anyway. See what can we drop. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Stenvar.
Sure. Feel free to hand me all the gold you want. Let's go.
Just need you to carry a few things,
Sure.
buddy.
Feel free to hand me all the gold you want.
There we are. I think we're pretty much at weight now. We're a lot of our carry weight. I see a trap there. That's going to push him off. It's got pistons that'll push you down there. Come here, you. Trying to lead a target and then having it stop move is... Okay, we're just going to have to pause a sec here. Mild emergency taken care of. Now for this emergency, we have this dwarven sphere. Nice. That hammer definitely coming in handy. Take the amethyst. So it looks like when you stand on these... Oh, okay, well, I don't think we were meant to have survived that. Hopefully if we don't look Stenvar will just shimmy his way across. I want you.
Yes.
See what else you have
Free to hand me
in
all
that
the gold you
bag of yours there, buddy. Well, we can drop that. They don't really have the carry weight. Yeah, I don't think we can do it.
Let's
Don't think we can do it. I think we've just hit the point. Didn't I just take like a shield from him? Sure I did. Because my weight's now over, so I must have taken something from him. We'll drop that. Drop that I have for no particular reason. Drop those. I need that. Drop the wood. You know, yeah, let's drop all of our firewood. We can gather more of that, and then we can have more to armor metal. Don't think we want a barbarian circlet of any kind. Dwarven, got my scrap metal. Yep. Okay, I think we're just about at the end of this ruin here. More soul gems, that is fantastic. That, okay, looks like this ruin might continue on for a while. So I think we're going to have to end this episode here, folks. And next time, Stenvar and Mathius here will continue deeper and see what we can find. See you then.